Honestly, this is like a horrible time to be making a video, but I am so incompetent. I'm supposed to be keeping up with my channel, making consistent posts and whatever and whatever. And right now isn't really a good time to be making videos and whatnot, but I figured why not? It's so cold. Like, that's the reason I should not be making this video because one, it's cold as balls out here. I don't think people can even jack off in this. Like, I don't think the average individual can beat their meat to this. It's too cold for that. Second off, I'm writing tomorrow. I'm in the middle of exams. I should be preparing for my paper. This time that I'm spending in my bed cuddling the sheets should be used in a more productive fashion, memorizing Macbeth and all the lines that come with it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, it's so cold for that. And I blame climate change because I live in a country with a mild climate. As in, the winters should not be so cold that I have to be in my onesies to even feel a semblance of warmth. As we speak, I am in my onesie under 2 layers of blankets and I still feel cold. I might add a third layer. And you know what? My stuffed animal has it worse because she's sitting on the coldest side of the bed, which is by the window. Like, I'm sitting closer to where my phone is plugged in, like, obviously. And she's sitting on the other side by the window. And my room is so horribly ventilated. Like, my windows if you slept near my windows, you would feel what I mean when I say it's cold over there. I've slept on that side before and I've genuinely frozen my face over, right? Like, it's cold there. If you're not covered at all by the blanket, you'll freeze to death under those sheets. You'll freeze to death because the window for some reason is broken open. So, like, I really have nothing else to do. And that's aside from the fact that I have to memorize Macbeth. There's also this thing of now I have to be vigilant. It's exam season. I should obviously be a normal individual. I should be a productive, well-rounded person who posts consistently on her YouTube, posts consistently on all her alt accounts on TikTok and Instagram. I can't do that. It's too cold to even draw. Any drawing I make under the covers, under the sheets. It's too cold. And that's a problem because, like I said, I live in a country with a mild climate. I live in the southern hemisphere. Where I am from specifically has a basic mild climate. Why is it colder than it should be? Even worse, I have to go to school tomorrow. My school likes fucking everybody over in the weather. Like, one, we can't at all wear anything that's not school uniform. They will kick you out, first off. And second off, they're so strict about the school uniform. Yo, like, the school uniform, they're so strict on it that it's actually surprising that they're strict on it. Like, I won't lie to you. Because it's like, oh, you're only supposed to wear winter uniform if it's cold or if it's below 18 degrees. They say if the highest temperature is below 18 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, only then are you allowed to wear winter. As in, if the temperature, say, it's 20 degrees, but it's extremely windy, so it feels like 14 degrees, you still have to wear summer uniform. And in my school, the girls have a specific summer uniform, a tunic that reaches our knees. Mine reaches my knees because, unfortunately, I have breasts. So now that thing is fine on its own, but it's also paired with ankle-high socks. Ankle-high socks. Those things are so useless, I tell you. And not to mention, not only are they ankle-high socks, they're white. So apparently they just hate us as girls because who gives children that? Who gives a bunch of high schoolers? Mind you, we have to be on the fields. We have designated fields for grade 8s and 9s, 10s and 11s, and then there's an entire matric garden. So the grade 12s have their own garden. Everybody else has to be on a field, so they're getting dust on their socks, essentially. Someone's gonna go home and there's going to be dust all over their sock. And they couldn't change the school socks. I don't know. I really don't know. Our school colors are so simple. They could have changed the socks to any other school color. They could have changed it to black, and I don't think people have had a problem with that, but black is used for sports. So obviously they can't change it because, they don't want it to be synonymous with sports. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired. I don't want to be writing anymore. I don't want to be out in the cold anymore. It's so cold that most of my purchases have been online. I am not setting foot in a store. And the next purchases I make will be at my school. And my school has its own store, has its own little store for us, like convenience store, whatever you want to call it, for us, where they sell us food and sweets and snacks, whatever. I will be buying from there exclusively. I have an exam tomorrow and I have an exam on Friday or on Thursday. Both of these are paper twos. I don't know jack about my additional language paper 2. I did not read the book they gave us. When they gave us that book, I just took it at face value and ran with it. I don't even have analysis. Not in English, let alone in that additional language. So I'm just screwed. So over the course of Thursday, because I will not be doing this on Tuesday, I will not be doing this on Wednesday. Over the course of Thursday, I will be meticulously going over every single thing about the story, because I apparently the only thing I know about this story is that 2 characters in here, boy and girl, they need to get a room, because every time the teacher, we read this in class with the teacher, every time we're reading this in class with the teacher, for some odd reason, these 2 characters seem to want to make it apparent to everybody in the room that they're not with their partner. All that romantic tension just for y'all to not be dating. All that romantic tension just for your friend to have a massive secret that she's hiding from y'all. I really don't get it, man. This book is a book we're going to be doing questions on. We're going to be writing on this book, and I don't understand why. Why are they giving us a book with this much sexual innuendos? Because the boy character is a typical jock, as in your typical bastard, as in the type of person you would really hate to hear about in a general context, because most of the time when these character archetypes are on screen or in a book, they will almost always throw sexual innuendos like a bastard at you. Why is this in my book? Why do I have to write an exam about it? Questions, no answer. But you know what? It's fine. I will suffer in silence, and I will edit this, and by the time I post this, I'll probably be done writing. This will probably be after I write. I don't think I'll be editing it right now. I'm recording this at the time before, but I won't post it off until afterwards. So yeah, bye, toodles.